Hello friends, welcome to Learn Positive with Pradeep Kumar. If you are watching my channel, like, share, comment, subscribe and click the bell icon. Today's subject is strength of materials, unit 2, solution for problems, and topic is bars of various cross sections. It is the video of part 17, and today's problem is solution for problems numbers 12. So now I am going to read the question first and then I explain you how to get the given data from this question. So the first one is a steel bar is 450 mm long and the two ends are 15 mm diameter and have two equal lengths. It is subjected to a tensile load of 15 kN and if the stress in the middle portion is limited to 160 Newton per mm square. Determine the diameter of the middle portion and find also the length of the middle portion. If the total length of the bar is total elongation of the bar is 0.25 mm and the Young's modulus of the material is given as 2 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton per mm square. So this is the question given by I gave the block diagram of this question below. So it is a steel bar with the length of 450 mm long and it has two ends which has a diameter of 15 mm and equal lengths. So we don't know the value of the equal length. So I put the value of x for the length. So if the two ends are in different length, I will put x, y or a, b like that. But it is the same length, so I use the x for the both ends for the length. So it is subjected to a tensile load. So it is subject to a tensile load, that is a pulling load. It is 15 kilonewton and if the stress in the middle portion is 160 Newton per mm square. So middle stress of the middle portion due to the tensile load is 160 Newton per mm square. So they ask to determine the diameter of the middle portion and also the length of the middle portion. So that we have to find the diameter of the middle portion, that is D2. It is the second portion. So I said it is at D2 and elongation length of the middle portion, that is L2, and it is the total elongation of the bar is 0.25 mm. Due to the tensile load, the bar is elongated about 0.2 mm totally. So the total value of the length of the bar after giving load is 450.25 mm and the Young's modulus of the material is given as 2 into 10 to the power of 5 Newton per mm square. So now we are going to see the solution, given data. So the given data is the length L equal to 450 mm and the diameter of the first portion D1 equal to 15 mm and length of the second portion, that is L2 equal to 450 minus 2x and diameter of the first portion is diameter of the third portion is 15 mm. So it was mentioned wrongly, it is the third portion and the tensile load capital P equal to 15 kilonewton. We have to convert the kilonewton into Newton, so we have to add the product of 1000 or 10 to the power of 3. So I use 10 to the power of 3, so I am writing that like as 15 into 10 to the power of 3 Newton. And then stress of the middle portion, that is P2 equal to 160 Newton per mm square and total elongation change in length equal to 0.25 mm. The Young's modulus of this material is 2 into 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 5 Newton per mm square. Now we are going to take the value to be found. So the diameter of the middle portion D2 and the diameter of the length of the middle portion L2. So we have to find these two. Now we are going to the solution. In solution board, we have to find the first thing as diameter of the middle portion D2. So the diameter value comes from the formula of area. So the area of middle portion A2 equal to pi by 4 into D2 square. We don't know the value of area A2 of the middle portion. So first we have to find the value of A2 from the formula of stress. So stress of the middle portion equal to load by area. So now we don't know the value of area, but we know the value of stress and load. So now I am going to interchange the stress and area. So A2 equal to load by stress. So the load is 15 into 10 to the power of 3 and the stress is 160 divided by 160. So the value of area to middle portion is 93.75 mm square. Now I am going to substitute the value of a square a2 in the formula of area. So area of middle portion a2 equal to pi by 4 into d2 square. Now I am going to substitute the value of a2. So 93.75 equal to pi by 4 into d2 square. Now I am going to transfer the pi by 4 to that side of equal. So 93.75 divided by pi by 4 equal to d2 square. So d2 square, the value of d2 square is 119.366. Now I am going to transfer the square to from the left to right, it becomes root. So d2 equal to root of 119.366, though the value of diameter is 10.925 mm. So it is the diameter of the middle portion, it is 10.925 mm. Now we are going to find the length of the middle portion, that is we are going to use the formula of change in length. So the value of change in length, formula of change in length is load into length divided by Young's modulus into area. So now I am going to use that for the three portions. So I use the load and Young's modulus as the common one. So P by E and L1 by A1 plus L2 by A2 plus L3 by A3. We you know the formula if you see the previous sum. So I derived from that sum. So the area A1 and A3 we don't know about the area. So we don't know the value of the area, but the area A1 and A3 is same due to the diameter same. So it is the 15 mm diameter. So the we use the common formula for that. So that is pi by 4 into d2 d1 square or d3 square, whatever it is, because d1 equal to d2, d1 equal to d3. So pi by 4 into 15 square. So the value is 176.714 mm square. Now I am going to use the value in that formula. So that is del L equal to P by E into L1 by A1 plus L2 by A2 plus L3 by A3, that is change in length, value of change in length is 0.25 and load is 15 into 10 to the power of 3 and the Young's modulus is 2 into 10 to the power of 5 and L1 is X and A1 is 176.714 and L2 450 minus 2x and A2 is 93.75 and L3 is x and A3 is 176.714. Now I am going to calculate this. So I get 0.25 equal to 0.0075 into 0.00565 x plus 4.80 minus 0.0213 x plus 0.00565 x. So now I am going to explain how I get this 0.00565 x. So we have x divided by 176.714. We know the value of x, that is 1x. So I use the 1 divided by 176.714. So I get the value of 0.00565 and the x plus the value of 4.8 comes from 450 divided by 93.75, because 93.75 is common for 450 and minus 2x. So I use that to divide. So we get 4.80 and minus 2 by 93.75 is 0.01213x and the value again we get 1 by 176.714 is 0.00565x. Now I am going to transfer the 0.0075 to the left. So I get 0.25 divided by 0.075 equal to the same value at the above and 0.25 divided by 0.075 the value is 3.333 and here we use the value 4.8 minus and we have to sum the x. So we get 0.01x. Now I am going to transfer the 0.01x to the left. So I get minus 0.01x into plus 0.01x equal to 4.8 minus 3.333 and we get 0.01x equal to 1.467 after subtracting the 3.333 in from the 4.8 and now we are going to transfer the 0.01 to the left, from the left to right it becomes 1.467 divided by 0.01. The value of x is 146.7 mm. So the value x determines L1 and L3. So now I am going to substitute the L1 and L3 and I have to find the middle length of the middle portion. So, the length of the middle portion is L2 equal to 450 minus 2x. We know the value of x now. So, now I am going to substitute the value of x. So, 450 minus 2 into 146.7, the value is 450 minus 293.4. Now, we get 156.6 mm. This is the length of the middle portion. We found the diameter of the middle portion already. Now, we get the length of the middle portion L2. Now, we are going to write the result. The diameter of the middle portion D2 equal to 10.925 mm and the length of the middle portion L2 equal to 156.6 mm. Friends, if you like this video, please like, share, comment and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.